A few months ago, people were calling Caleb Williams a bust. But now, they're talking about him like he's top 10. And he damn near is. It's not like a coin just magically flipped. Oh my gosh. That kind of stuff does not happen on accident. And his playoff tape shows exactly why his game is translating. So let's break it down and get into it.
So he's making plays. Let's see what he does here.
Got to get 10 or it's good night, Irene. Throws it up in the air, and it is intercepted.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Now, how in the heck is this guy top 10? What? Well, before ever really getting a chance to show his greatness, he was called a bust. And the casual fans, they would probably agree. Whoa. Can't you be saying that word to everybody, man? Style it back and show you why he's truly not a bust. But first, let's explain why he was labeled that. Early on in his rookie campaign, Caleb's game looked crazy. Not just that, but the team and the environment around him, they were trash. Bad coaching, bad quarterback play on Caleb, and the offensive line was horrendous. It is really hard to win in the National Football League when you have those circumstances. But Caleb Williams, he didn't help his case. The crazy plays were certainly crazy. It was not that he lacked talent, but he was trying to solve NFL problems like it was still college football. He was holding the ball, hunting big plays, trusting athleticism over his timing, and that's when the NFL defenses get you. That style, it gets exposed fast. Fans saw the mistake, and they treated him like this. Try! The real issue was not ability. He was great. Well, didn't look that way on film, but it was how he was processing the game, and that was his problem. And when you're in the NFL, they punish quarterbacks who don't digest the game. The windows close faster, defenses disguise longer, letting you feel comfortable just long enough for you to make a bad decision. And that environment is totally unforgiving, especially for young quarterbacks. Now, the real change and the turning point in Caleb Williams' game, it wasn't his arm or his confidence. It was his patience. But more than that, he had good structure around him. When you get a coach like Ben Johnson, it is literally almost impossible to fail on offense. His offensive mind is one of one. It's up there with McVay's and Kyle Shanahan's. Can't teach better than that. But look, Caleb Williams stopped trying to win every snap, and he started winning drives. You see it in how he decides to stay in the pocket instead of bailing early. And you see it now in these throws. He doesn't force it. These decisions don't always show up on film, or on the highlights rather. But when he gets a tight window throw, you know that almost open pass, he's letting it go now. Because playoff defenses turn that into 6 points the other way. And that's the part we fans, and even young players, we miss. Development does not look explosive. It looks boring. Checkdowns on time, throwaways instead of hero balls, 2nd and 6 instead of 2nd and long. And that's how quarterbacks progress and earn trust. And honestly, that's why he looks top 10 now. And if you look at it through a playoff lens, they're not talking about the stats. They're talking about how he commands the offense. He looks calmer. He looks in control. He's playing ahead of the chains instead of chasing chaos. And watch playoff quarterbacks. You'll notice the same exact thing, especially with the Super Bowl coming up. They don't look rushed. They let the play finish. They let the defense make the mistake first, and then they capitalize off it. Caleb's game is starting to mirror that mindset. And that's how to truly become a playmaker and become a top 10 quarterback. He's not trying to beat the defense right now. He's letting the defense make mistakes so he can keep executing and then really beat the defense. With a big play or 15-yard splash play, it doesn't matter. And that's a playoff trait. That's a pro quarterback tip. If you truly want to be better, you have to focus on doing less and making it more. Now that sounds kind of backwards, but trust me, when you do less and make it more, it's like when you get 5 cookies and you really want to eat them all now. But if you have less, you're going to have more later. You got to think about it now.
Boom! 2 + 2 is 4. -1, that's 3. Quick maths.
If you're in high school or if you're in college, doesn't matter what position you play. This is the lesson. It's not about adding tools. It's about subtracting the mistakes. You don't need a stronger arm. Show that gun, baby. What the hell is wrong with you? You don't need a stronger arm or more talent. You don't need to be faster. You just need to focus on taking the little mistakes out of your game and taking your shit to the next level.
What does the scouter say about his power level? It's over 9,000!
And that's truly how quarterback development shows up under pressure in the highest of moments. And look, whether you're a football player, a fan, a coach, it doesn't matter. Check out my latest video to truly break down the elite Texans defense. Not just that, my next video is going to show you who I have winning the Super Bowl and the reasons why. So check it out. God first and God bless.